Good morning, everybody, and welcome to some more Dwarf Fortress. I'm starting in the therapist view because I do have a bit of a surprise for you, and I also have some confessions to make. I uh, did save the game after the last episode to get that FPS thing sorted out, and uh, kind of managed to scrape together a couple of more frames per second to help us out. But it also set us back to the season change, and I'm not sure if it's luck or well, whatever. Um, the dwarf that was dead in the last episode is no longer dead. He managed to snatch some silk that we gathered from the caves, and he managed to make his artifact, and I will show that one to you in a while. Um, I think we did some trading. Yeah, the traders arrived a bit earlier, but they didn't bring any cloth or thread, so it was I think it was pure luck that I managed to get silk in time from the caves to help that guy out. In the caves, we are now hunting something that is called draltas or something. They produce a lot of meat and other stuff, and we have also caught us a bunch more of troglodytes. And I'll show you what I've done to facilitate them. And what else? I've rechecked Dwarf Therapist. I removed some hauling jobs from people who are at certain skill levels so they can concentrate on what they do best. And what more? I think I've done some more things, but I will show you that in a while. But we do have exciting times ahead of us, because right after the new season change, and I think I'm gonna have a kind of a policy to cut episode if we bump into a season change, because that will make me feel better to make saves, and I don't have to worry about crashes mid-seasons. So when we switch to a new season, this one popped up. And to be honest with you, I kind of was thinking that I should abandon this fortress because we weren't getting any goblins coming to visit us. But now they have. Of course. All the water management is now done. These bridges are hooked up, and a wild forces of darkness arrived. Let's have a look at that one. We have a siege. Not sure if all of them has popped in yet, but you can see them up in this corner. And if we go to you can see that I've caged up some more troglodytes. This is just a small force yet, just 7 of them, and they are a mix of different mealies, no ranged, and that is good. But that will put our defenses to the test. So what we need now is, well, let's show you this. What I did was, as you remember, we had floodgates 2 and 2, and we had those. So I closed those 4 and opened up for the water to flood in, and then I reversed. Was some water floating out, but that one has dissipated now, which means that no one should get over this moat. On this side, I have now filled this one up and the lower one as well. I did have some water flooding through, and as you can see, it moved all the way to this area, but this will disappear quite quickly. What else? Yeah, I moved peahens to a separate area, and I'm keeping the goose and the ganders up in this one. I have set up a specific area for our caught animals, if you like. So this is troglodytes and some troglodyte children. I'm not sure if I did set up a... Yes, I did. This is zone for collecting water if we have to close the place down, and that we will need to do now. We did set up some burrows very early, but those are now outdated, so I will need to redo that. What else? Well, I've set some plant gathering in this inner area, and I have... What more have I done? Not much, really. I think might have set some more digging jobs. Maybe let's have a look further down. Nothing new in this area. Nothing really new in this area. I do have some plans to speed up our metal industry, but I will go into that later. Nothing new in this area. And this one now holds 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 rooms. And yeah, I've started the smoothing jobs down in this area as well. And the cage traps has been set. We are doing some silk gathering, and we are actually doing some hunting as well down in this cave. Nothing too dangerous down here at the moment, so I will actually keep this one open. But now we need to have a look at our burrows, and I'm actually going to delete this one completely and reset it. So let's move to the top, and we can actually start with add new borrow. Can we name it before we started it? Maybe not. So this will be part of the borrow, as will this. Okay, this shaft, if we go back to the top, this will be part of it. This will be part of the borrow, and like so. That. This one we could make a. Oh, so borrow. Let's go back to this area, and let's start. And do this. And this. And I think basically everything below this level is okay. So from corner to corner. Okay, I can't remember if I put a click in the upper left. So let's move back with 1 point set. Can actually move down all the way to one level above the caves. That is all fine. And then let's set this, and the next part of the shaft down like so. And we are going to name that borrow Panic. Okay, so we do have the borrow set. Now we need to go to military and alert, and we have a alert called inside. So let's make that one active. We do have a couple of dwarfs outside, I think. We do have no woodcutting jobs outside, but there might be some fish dwarfs outside, and we got one guy down in the middle, and I think that's about... What's that? You see that one? It looks like an anvil. So let's see what that is. Oh, you remember when I told you that the dwarfs got pissed off on me because probably when this tree sprouted, we killed a jack or a water buffalo. By the looks of it, that one was carrying a lot of stuff, and I think that stuff we can actually legally claim. Of course, we won't claim it right now, as we have a siege incoming, but we sure will do that once we have that problem resolved. We have one more problem, and that is all our animals. So hopefully, if I remove this zone, they should head for the closest meeting area, hopefully in time, but there might be some sacrifices. So I'm going to remove that pasture. All outside dwarfs should be heading in, and we are actually ready to take on these guys. I will also make our military no, that's military ragtags. They are not on a schedule, or rather they are, but we are going to make them active, and for starter we are going to position them, move to this spot. I want to give these guys a minute or two to move inside, but we are definitely going to close these two bridges. So let's go down to the hall of levers and try to remember what goes where. So we are going to close these two. Q, add, pull lever, add, pull lever. And it will be interesting to see where this guy up in the corner head. Hopefully we have set everything up right to survive this. So let's get the game rolling. Here we go. And here they come. So these are now turning into a military squad. If I was brave enough, I would start a job to have these actually moved in, but I'm gonna play a dare race with these goblins. Let's see if any more has arrived. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's still no elite guys. And we now have this one closed. The animals aren't really moving. Well, some of them are actually. And this guy is heading home, and so is. Who are you? Where are you going? Stupid person. You are a peasant. You are going in the wrong direction, my friend. You can't get in. Where you are heading. And the frame rate is really crap at the moment. And he decides to stand around looking silly. And the goblins are standing around looking silly. Ah! Hey! One guy at least has made it up. And he is plunking away with bolts at our guests. Let's have a look. No, that's things happening in the caves. This guy, yeah, he is actually heading somewhere proper, and the animals are actually moving inside. And as soon as they has don't. Why are you going outside? Who are you? And what the F do you think you're doing? You are an kib, said Ursol. Read dwarfs. Sort by name. You decided to go for a stroll. You are actually storing items in stockpile. Inventory. Might change his mind and move inside. That would be great. The animals got it. So should you. It's only one marked dwarf. Maybe we should wait. Pause. Let's move you over to this corner. Move. Squad. Move. There we go. And they are slowly homing in to our gate. What's the problem with the alert? Inside. Okay, so I didn't make that one active. This should solve that. Now he's walking inside. And the animals are slowly getting inside as well. They are getting closer. Did we manage to get in any more shots? We didn't. Okay, so all the animals are inside, more or less. We do have a goat, maybe, or something. Yeah, a goat and a kid. We actually might have to sacrifice those. They are getting a bit too close for comfort. So as soon as this guy has gotten himself inside, we will now close. And let's see this. Do we have? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. The outer and the outer. And name. Look, outer bridge and middle bridge. Yeah, those two has to be pulled. So Q add pull and add pull. And let's hope that he can get inside. Close, please. Please close the doors. Pull lever. Still waiting. They are going to run for it. They are going to run for it. And we only got 2 dogs to defend us. Is this part of the burrow? It should be. W, yes it is. So one of the 2 are now pulled, at least from what I saw. Okay. How did he manage to do that? Did you see? He managed to sneak through this one. Let's see what the other one. Okay, the dogs are going to die. And now that guy is locked inside. That's why these guys stopped. So hopefully he will now take a stroll towards our cage traps. You know what? We should actually delete. No, we are not going to delete this burrow. I want to remove areas from this burrow. Enter, define this burrow, add citizens to burrow, add, delete, add, limit workshop, center on burrow. Guys. Change, select symbol, enter. Current erasing. Good. We are going to remove this part of the burrow for a while. Do we have any mandates going? Nope, we don't. At least for production. So, a lot of things is happening. So, our old, or he's not that old. I think he's just like 22 or 23 years old. But he has been ousted by a new king. That was interesting. After a polite discussion with local rivals, Ushat Furnace Drinkers has claimed the position of King of the Unswerving Quakes. So is that a guy that is currently with us? Most probably he is. Let's go to nobles. And now we have to deal with that. Should that wait? Ah, let's get that done. So you will now have the tomb instead. Or rather, we can't set a new owner to the tomb, so we actually have to remove that one. Boom. Slated for removal, but you could have the bed. You can have the throne. You can have the dining room. That's all, I think. We have to reset the tomb as soon as we have a new coffin placed. So this guy is yeah, he's going to get these extra racks and chests and armor stands once the tomb is given to him. We could actually maybe, let's see if we have any nice burial receptacles. We can just put that one step in front of the other one. And these are not of the standard that he will demand. Maybe. So let's queue up a manager required to coordinate work orders. Do we not have a manager? We do not have a manager. That's weird. Yes, that's the king. The king is now a manager as well. And he needs a table, I think, as well. So let's sign one more time. Q. That one is signed to the king's consort. That one is signed. Let's resize this one. Not sure if he needs sign share. Nope. MQ. Now have a manager, and we're going to make a gold sarcophagus. Let's let's make 5 of those, and hopefully one of them will get. And that is that guy trapped. So we can go back to borrow, and we can now allow this area for the borrow people. That was a bit clumsy. That was also clumsy. Not sure if this is super effective, but we now do have everything set back to where we started. So then we could actually go to squads, select, and have them move to this place. And maybe we could get a kill or two. So these guys are going to stand around for a while. Maybe we could actually set up uh, 2 new dogs. Like so. We could actually have a look at the military and see because they are going to be not too well equipped. Migration squad read all dwarfs. And this is our squad, and they are missing some stuff. They at least seem to have crossbows, so maybe they can start shooting at these guys. The goblin we caught is now being brought to the animal stock. Do we have any? How many units? We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. I can actually only see 1, 2, 3, 4. Love to. Maybe they are stacked. Nope. Goblin re something. Pikeman, goblin something, spear. I'm not sure really where the other guys went. Anyone? Oh, here they are. Here they are. Here they are. Wonder if our Morg's Dwarf is actually making their way down or not. But inside it's business as usual. Apart from the cave, we should actually maybe you are going into the cave, but that was alerts inside. Panic. I did see one dwarf, and we have a mood. So it's all action at the moment, and as you can see, this water is slowly evaporating. And a couple of Morg's Dwarf has actually made it up, and they are slowly plonking away at uninvited guests. And there is actually two more coming. Lalor Shimalat, almost Gmail. Shimalat has claimed a crafts dwarf workshop. So see if we are more lucky. Material this time, at least the first item she needs is available. I want to have a look if so these dogs, they basically get smashed in one stroke. Well, this one did put up some kind of fight, but so this is the dog fight. This is actually one elite Morg's Dwarf. Yeah, that's our guy. That's our guy, and he is hunting. And this is the goblins. Jumps away, misses. They are not super good. Our Morg's Dwarfs, but they will at least get practice from this. The flying Baba wall strikes the goblin hammerman in the upper body, tearing the skin and bruising the muscles through the blah blah blah. And he is not hitting anything. And he is not hitting anything. Well, we keep this one running. Let's see. What is that? This is another. What the heck? This is another goblin that has managed to sneak in some way or another. And I can't really figure that out, to be honest with you. But he is actually. Let's have a look. At wounds, he is not doing that good. But troublesome that he is managing to get inside. I am clueless as to why that is happening. One level should be enough to keep them. So he is now a dead goblin, and I think we are actually taking some damage. So let's have a look at cannot stand anymore. No, everybody else seems to be fine. So would that mean that someone is actually in the hospital? Not yet. That was most probably the guy. One of these guys. So we have cut their troops down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 8. I want to see if I can see anyone else sneaking in, because that guy sure did sneak in. Maybe we should try and strengthen this one with one more level, maybe. I think as this is a small invasion, I think they will kind of leave us pretty soon. Meanwhile, we should actually set up a grazing area so that animals don't die. And this is a crappy area, but it will have to do. Like so. Bed and pasture, and remove all non-grazers. And actually there aren't too many to move out. We could also go to this one, and we should use the K, and we can unforbid all his stuff to get that one. That stuff inside. So these three are still hanging around. These guys are trying to make a maneuver to the backside. Maybe one of them is actually bleeding. I think there's some red stuff turning up. Let's have a look at them when they get out in the clear. Uh, V. That guy has some injury to his upper body. This one is okay. This one is okay. This one is okay. So this one has taken some minor injury. What do we have left, by the way? We have a spearman and a spearman and a pikeman and a spearman, an axeman and a swordsman, one more axeman and one hammerman. Oh, we have lost a dwarf, and not just any dwarf. This is the former king. This one is Rit. Yeah, okay, so can't zoom, but I'm pretty certain that is our former king. Kind of slow-paced, action-packed episode. These guys are still... Actually, they are hitting them from... Oh, so that is where they entered. As you can see, he is taking some really stupid decisions and get horribly slaughtered. So there is a way of getting up and around. I'm not really sure how that works. Actually, guy, we are losing people, and this is not good, because these people might be able to enter. I'm not sure if we shall pull back or if we should, and hope that they kind of walk into the cage traps, or if we should set up a melee squad, but they won't be up to scratch with these guys. I'm gonna cut this here. Gonna do some serious thinking, and I'll be back with you in the next one.